Good evening and welcome to Eye on Lordran, the news and interview program that brings you up to speed with happenings in this your local Lordran community. Today we are pleased to interview the Crestfallen warrior, a face who will be familiar to all those who frequent Firelink Shrine. Thank you for this interview, Mr. Crestfallen warrior. Is that how you prefer to be addressed? Crestfallen warrior?
I'm simply crestfallen.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Crestfallen, why have you come to Firelink Shrine?
It's certainly worth a visit.
It certainly is. So what do you do for fun here?
Going straight to pillage graves.
Okay. How does one go about pillaging graves?
You just need the right tools.
Well, I suppose that makes sense. One always needs the right tools for the job. So tell me, what's the most unusual thing you found while doing this?
I think it was a man curled up in a ball.
Well, pardon me, but that doesn't really seem that unusual. I would think you'd find bodies in all kinds of positions. Didn't you feel guilty, disturbing his final resting place that way?
Serves him right.
Wow, that seems awfully callous.
I don't really care.
Well, I can see that. Let's move on to a more pleasant topic. I hear you have a girlfriend.
Oh, have you seen that terribly morose lass?
Well, no, I haven't actually seen her. What's she up to right now?
She's mute and bound to the...
Let me just cut you off right there. If that's what you're both into, then no judgment here. We just don't need to hear all the details. So, do you have plans to do something with her later?
Probably cut her tongue out.
Oh, that's awful. And no way to treat a woman. Don't you know a better way to romance a lady?
I don't know how you do it.
Well, it's not by what you had in mind. You need to take her out, treat her right, make her feel special, and then maybe you can have an intimate evening together.
I'd peter out in an instant.
I'm very sorry to hear that. How does that make you feel?
Making me feel quite inadequate, to be honest.
I understand, but there are other things that you might do. Surely you have some ideas?
Swinging about with blunt instruments?
No, you really need to stop thinking about your... Never mind. Let's switch topics again. I'm sure that all of our viewers are dying to know your opinion of 19th century physician Jesse Lazier. For those who don't remember, he intentionally infected himself with yellow fever just so he could study that disease. Mr. Crestfallen, what do you say about a man like that?
Whereas most flee from sickness, he dives right in.
That's too true. And what do you think of this picture of Smo wearing frilly underwear?
Now that's just embarrassing.
You know, it really is. Oh, by the way, please enjoy this cake that I baked for you.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it.
I hope that you enjoy it. Now, Mr. Crestfallen, it looks like we're just about out of time, but I have one more question for you. What are your plans for after this interview?
It's going to be suicide.
What? No, you have so much to live for. What about your lovely girlfriend?
That virtuous little maiden.
Right. She'd miss you, right? Doesn't she care for you?
Probably too awkward for her.
Oh, I'm sure that's not true. Just think. What kinds of things does she say about you?
It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal.
Maybe I was wrong. But, surely you have other good things in your life?
I was really beginning to like it here.
Yes. Just stay here in Firelink and enjoy the bonfire.
I think you've done me a favor.
Please think nothing of it. So, Mr. Crestfallen, we really are out of time now. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Very good. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Crestfallen, and thank all of you for watching. Good night. Jeez, I've interviewed corpses that are more animated than this guy. What do you mean my mic's still on?